Here is Nucida's weekly forecast for the expected post activities in the realm of software quality on social media channels in week 26 of 2025. Our analysis is based on the social media post data from LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and other internet sources released last week, which revealed dynamic daily changes. I'll leverage the provided web results, which cover software quality trends for 2025, and combine them with logical extrapolation of ongoing conversations in the tech community. The ranking is based on the prominence of topics in recent publications, their relevance to current software quality challenges, and their engagement potential on the mentioned platforms. Each topic's ranking reflects its immediacy, impact, and discussion volume, with reasons for placement and a forecast for future trends included. So, what will be the top 10 hot topics this week? Buckle up and let's start the countdown. 10. Shift left testing. Here are the reasons for ranking top 10. Shift left testing, the practice of integrating testing earlier in the software development lifecycle, SDLC, remains a steady topic on social media and blogs. Posts highlight its role in reducing defects and speeding up delivery, with tools like GitHub Actions and Jenkins often mentioned. It ranks at number 10 because while foundational, it's less buzzy than newer trends like AI-driven testing, but its consistent adoption keeps it relevant. My advice? Incorporate shift-left testing by embedding automated unit and integration tests in your CI/CD pipelines from the project's outset. Use tools like Junit or Selenium to catch issues early. Encourage collaboration between developers and testers to define test cases during requirements gathering, reducing rework, and improving code quality. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026. Shift-left testing will evolve with AI-assisted test case generation, predicting defects before coding begins. By 2026, expect shift-left security to merge with this trend, embedding security scans in early development phases, driven by rising cyber threats. 9. Performance testing for scalability. Here are the reasons for ranking. Top 9. Performance testing, especially for cloud-native and microservices architectures, is gaining traction on social media, with discussions around tools like JMeter and Gatling. Blogs emphasize their importance for ensuring apps scale under high traffic, particularly for e-commerce and streaming platforms. It's at number 9 due to its niche focus compared to broader quality trends. My advice? Prioritize performance testing in your QA strategy by simulating real-world user loads with tools like LoadRunner or K6. Focus on cloud-specific metrics like latency and throughput. Regularly test during sprints to ensure scalability as features are added, avoiding last-minute bottlenecks. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026. Performance testing will integrate with observability platforms like Prometheus, enabling real-time monitoring of production performance. By 2026, expect a surge in testing for edge computing applications, ensuring low-latency performance for IoT and 5G-driven systems. 8. Test Data Management, TDM. Here are the reasons for ranking. Top 8. TDM is trending in blogs and social media posts, driven by privacy regulations like GDPR and CCPA. Discussions focus on synthetic data generation and data masking to ensure compliance while maintaining realistic test environments. It ranks number 8 as it's critical but less flashy than automation or AI topics. My advice? Implement robust TDM practices by using tools like Delphix or Informatica to create anonymized, synthetic datasets. Ensure test data mirrors production environments without exposing sensitive information. Automate data provisioning to reduce manual effort and improve test reliability. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026, TDM will see increased adoption of AI to generate dynamic, context-aware test data. By 2026, blockchain-based data provenance could emerge, ensuring traceability and compliance in test data usage, especially in regulated industries. 7. Chaos engineering. Here are the reasons for ranking top 7. Chaos engineering, popularized by Netflix's Chaos Monkey, is a hot topic on social media, with engineers sharing experiments to test system resilience. Blogs highlight their role in ensuring high availability for distributed systems. It's at number 7 because it's specialized, appealing to DevOps and SRE communities. My advice? Start with small-scale chaos experiments using tools like Gremlin or Litmus Chaos to identify weak points in your system. Focus on critical services first and document failure scenarios. Foster a culture of resilience by integrating chaos testing into regular release cycles. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026. Chaos engineering will expand to include security chaos testing, simulating cyber attacks to test recovery mechanisms. By 2026, expect AI-driven chaos tools that predict failure points and automate experiments, reducing manual oversight. 6. Accessibility testing. Here are the reasons for ranking. Top 6. Accessibility testing is gaining momentum on social media, driven by inclusivity advocacy and legal requirements like the ADA. Social media posts highlight tools like Axe and Wave, while blogs discuss automated and manual testing for WCAG compliance. It's at number 6 due to its growing importance, but narrower scope than core QA trends. My advice: integrate accessibility testing into your QA process using automated tools like Lighthouse alongside manual testing with screen readers like NVDA. Train developers on WCAG guidelines to catch issues early. Prioritize keyboard navigation and color contrast to enhance user experience. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026. Accessibility testing will leverage AI to auto-detect violations in real time during development. By 2026, expect stricter global regulations, driving demand for accessibility by design frameworks and tools integrated into IDEs. 5. Security testing in CI/CD. Here are the reasons for ranking. Top 5. Security testing, particularly SAST, static application security testing, and DAST, dynamic application security testing, is a major focus on social media, with mentions of tools like SonarQube and OWASP Zap. Blogs emphasize its integration into CI/CD pipelines amid rising cyber attacks. It ranks number 5 for its critical role in DevSecOps. My advice: embed security testing in your CI/CD pipeline using tools like checkmarks for SAST and Burp Suite for DAST. Scan code commits and container images regularly. Adopt a secure by default mindset, training teams on secure coding practices to reduce vulnerabilities. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026. Security testing will merge with AI-driven threat modeling, predicting vulnerabilities based on code patterns. By 2026, Zero Trust architecture testing will rise, ensuring every component is verified in microservices environments. 4. Continuous testing in DevOps. Here are the reasons for ranking top 4. Continuous testing, enabling rapid feedback in DevOps pipelines, is widely discussed on social media and blogs. Tools like CircleCI and Testim are frequently cited for automating end-to-end tests. It's at number 4 due to its central role in agile delivery, though overshadowed by AI and automation hype. My advice: implement continuous testing by automating functional and regression tests with tools like Cypress or TestNG. Use parallel testing to reduce execution time, monitor test coverage and flaky tests to maintain pipeline reliability, ensuring fast and stable releases. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026. Continuous testing will integrate with AIOps, using AI to optimize test suites dynamically. By 2026, expect self-healing pipelines that automatically adjust tests based on code changes, minimizing manual maintenance. 3. Test automation frameworks. Here are the reasons for ranking. Top 3. Test automation frameworks like Selenium, Playwright, and Appium dominate social media conversations, with developers sharing scripts and best practices. Blogs focus on cross-browser and mobile testing frameworks. It's at number 3 for its widespread adoption and versatility across industries. My advice: choose a test automation framework that aligns with your tech stack, e.g., Playwright for web apps or Appium for mobile. Maintain modular, reusable scripts to reduce maintenance. Leverage cloud-based testing platforms like Sauce Labs to scale execution across devices and browsers. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026: frameworks will evolve with AI-powered codeless testing, lowering the barrier for non-technical testers. By 2026, I expect frameworks to support AR/VR testing, driven by the growth of immersive applications in gaming and metaverse platforms. 2. AI-driven testing. Here are the reasons for ranking. Top 2. AI-driven testing is a top trend on social media, with posts showcasing tools like Testim and Mabel that use machine learning for test creation and maintenance. Blogs highlight AI's ability to predict defects and optimize test coverage. It's at number 2 due to its transformative potential and high engagement, just behind quality metrics. My advice: adopt AI-driven testing tools to auto-generate test cases and prioritize high-risk areas. Start with pilot projects to validate ROI before scaling. Combine AI with human oversight to ensure edge cases are covered, avoiding over-reliance on algorithms. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026: AI testing will advance with generative AI creating end-to-end test scenarios from user stories. By 2026, expect autonomous testing systems that self-optimize test suites and predict user behavior, reducing human intervention significantly. 1. Quality metrics and observability. Here are the reasons for ranking top 1. Quality metrics, including DORA metrics, deployment frequency, lead time, etc., and observability, using tools like Grafana and New Relic. Lead discussions on social media and blogs. They're critical for measuring software quality in production and aligning with business goals, earning the number 1 spot for their strategic importance and broad adoption. My advice: define clear quality metrics like defect escape rate and mean time to recovery, MTTR. Use observability tools to monitor application health in real time, correlating logs, metrics, and traces. Share dashboards with stakeholders to align QA efforts with business outcomes. My forecast for the next months in 2025 and 2026: quality metrics will integrate with AI-driven predictive analytics, forecasting quality issues before they occur. By 2026, expect business-aligned metrics, linking QA directly to revenue and customer satisfaction, driven by executive demand for ROI clarity. My extended forecast for upcoming topics in 2025 and 2026. Beyond the current top 10, several emerging topics are likely to gain traction in software quality over the next 2 years. Quantum computing testing. As quantum computing matures, testing frameworks for quantum algorithms will emerge, focusing on probabilistic outcomes and error correction. Expect initial discussions in late 2025, with tools appearing by 2026. Ethical AI testing. With AI ethics under scrutiny, testing for bias, fairness, and transparency in AI models will become a priority. This will surge in 2026 as regulations tighten. Sustainability in software quality. Testing for energy efficiency and carbon footprint of software will rise, driven by green tech initiatives. Blogs may start covering this in mid-2025. Testing for autonomous systems. As autonomous vehicles and drones proliferate, testing for real-time decision-making and safety will trend, especially in regulated sectors by 2026. Federated testing in Web3, decentralized apps, dApps, will require new testing paradigms for blockchain-based systems, with tools emerging in 2025 and maturing in 2026. These topics will likely dominate discussions by 2026 as technology evolves and societal expectations for ethical, sustainable, and user-focused software intensify. Hopefully this video gives you additional insights. What do you think about the hot topics this week? Write your views in the comments section below. In terms of further questions, feel free to write to us. We will analyze all important internet channels and release our analysis report every Monday. Follow or subscribe to this channel to stay up to date and know more than your competitors. Happy testing and see you next time.